Hi everyone, welcome to Freezerburns. As always, I'm your host Greg, the frozen food master, and you're joining me as I eat my way through the freezer aisle one box at a time. Today, we got the Cool Whip episode. We got Cool Whip, sugar-free Cool Whip, light Cool Whip, and Cool Whip free. We got 4 varieties of Cool Whip, all $1.89 a tub. What's the difference? I have no idea what the difference is, and that's why I bought all 4. We're going to try all 4, and we're going to compare all 4 so that you know which one is right for you. Okay, so right away you might be one of those people that says, God, I hate Cool Whip. Who wants Cool Whip? I like freshly whipped cream, or I like whipped cream in the spray whipped cream. Some people like Cool Whip, some people hate Cool Whip. Personally, I'm in the like category. I know my wife loves Cool Whip, but that's not to say I don't like freshly whipped cream. That's not to say I don't like the spray whipped cream. For me, I guess it's no big surprise. I like everything. Okay, but you go into the freezer aisle and you see Cool Whip. This is kind of the visual you're anticipating, right? You got that strawberry shortcake action, you got that Cool Whip, brilliant packaging, right? You can see that. Cool Whip, $1.89 a tub, that's nothing, right? But today I went in the freezer aisle and I saw all these different varieties. So what are the difference? Okay? So, first, let's talk about this one. This one is the standard Cool Whip whipped topping. A lot of people say, it's very artificial. It is artificial. It does contain milk in here though. So if you are someone with a dairy allergy, you still can't eat this. Cool Whip whipped topping per serving, which is 2 tablespoons. We have total fat 1.5 grams, saturated fat 1.5 grams, 2 grams of total carbs, 25 calories, okay, per serving. As always, 0 grams trans fat. In fact, you see that for all 4 varieties. So how does this compare? Well, I think the next one is probably this one, which is Cool Whip Light. Again, 0 grams trans fat, 50% less fat than average whip topping. So let's see if this means average whip topping is Cool Whip or not. 20 calories, 10 calories from fat. This one is 15 calories. Okay, so a little bit, play on words. 50% less than average whip topping. They do not consider their own brand average whip topping because this, which is the most fat, is 15 calories from fat. This is 10 calories from fat. So Cool Whip Light, not real, it's lighter. But don't believe everything you read. We're going to get to how it tastes later. Now, Cool Whip Free. Fat-free whipped topping. Seems simple enough. Let's look and let's see. Yes, calories from fat, 0. About the same down the other side of nutritional facts. Obviously 0 fat. Same serving size and same servings per container. Recommended for the South Beach diet. This is Cool Whip Free, but I'm a little scared to see how it tastes. Finally, sugar-free Cool Whip. Sugar-free Cool Whip, not a reduced calorie food. See site for information, blah, 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 blah. Okay, so let's see how many calories. 20 calories. So this is the most calories, 10 calories from fat, and it's sugar-free. Now, regular Cool Whip has 1 gram of sugar. So we're not really talking a huge disparity between the good stuff and the maybe good stuff. Sugar-free versus not sugar-free. Seems to me it's all marketing, guys. I mean, we're talking differences of 5 calories, okay? And yes, that may add up, but even if you eat this whole tub, it's way less than half the stuff that I have down there in my freezer. Okay, let's just put it in perspective. So I think it's about perception. I don't think that it's about actual, this is not something where you're like, man, I love Cool Whip. I just wish it wasn't so high in calories. I'm talking 15 calories, guys. Okay? So, that's that. That being said, I think it's important to taste these. So when we come back, we're going to taste all 4 of these. I'm going to tell you which one tastes the best. And then, yeah, that's basically it. Okay, we're back. And I've taken the lids off all of these. I want to show you. This is regular Cool Whip. Okay? It's very light, very consistent. Just squirt it in there, right there into the tub. Pretty consistent. Now, when I see all 4 of these in a row, they all look the same except this one. Okay? Let me compare again. This was the regular one. See this one here? See, it's like pockier and, I don't know, stickier it looks. This is the fat-free version. So, I don't know what that means. All I know is it looks different. The other 3 look the same. The sugar-free version, the light version, and the regular version. Now, let's see how it tastes, okay? I'm going to start, should I start with the bad one? Not the bad one. Should I start with the free one? Or I'll start with the good one, okay? The tried and true. This is the one I grew up with. This is the one that all of you, when you hear Cool Whip, you probably think about. Let's see how it tastes. That is good. That's some good stuff. It's definitely, it does taste somewhat artificial, but yeah, that's good. I mean, it's light and airy. You can put that over fruit, which sounds really good. This is going to fall. It's good. It's just, you know what I like about it is you put it on top of pie. It doesn't take away from the flavor of the pie, but it adds to it, right? It adds to it. Sometimes you put ice cream on top of pie, you're just blown away by the ice cream flavor. This is a nice compliment. So, Cool Whip, tried and true, really good. Let's go Cool Whip Light, okay? Remember, Cool Whip Light, 50% less fat than the average whipped topping. Not 50% less than the regular Cool Whip. Let's see how this tastes. It's interesting. This actually tastes a little fresher than the other kind, but it doesn't, it tastes fresher, but it's, and actually not as artificial. However, it's got a kind of a weird aftertaste. It's kind of coating my tongue. I actually think this tastes closer to what you would say is traditional whipped cream. Definitely good that, you know, it's reduced in calories, but again, we're talking minuscule amounts. So I would say this actually tastes pretty fresh. I kind of like this. Okay, sugar-free Cool Whip. Remember, this is no sugar at all, but same amount of calories as light, same amount of fat too. Let's see how this one tastes. There's a little bit of sweetness here, but I'm trying to figure out what this kind of tastes like. It tastes like, let me see. It's actually not, I mean, it's sweeter than I thought it would be. It actually, this is pretty good too. It's sugar-free. If you are on a sugar-free diet, I guess that's why you would get this one. It's not half bad, to be honest. Maybe I expected way worse, so that's why I'm speaking more favorably to it. I would say so far though, I like the Cool Whip Light a little better than this. It's got just a little bit more sweetness to it, but this is not that bad. It's still pretty darn sweet. I could see this on top of Jell-O. I could see this on top of pudding, on top of fruit, on top of shortcake, that type of stuff. This isn't bad. Okay, Cool Whip free, fat-free whipped topping. This is the last one. This is the one I'm most nervous about. Let's see how it tastes. Oh wow. First off, from a consistency standpoint, this is way softer. See? You can see the imprint of my face. Way, way softer than all the other three. So, I guess, that it's fat-free doesn't necessarily mean it's going to be softer, but it is for some reason. Now, taste though. It's virtually indistinguishable between this and the sugar-free one. I'm going to try sugar-free. This is a sugar-free one again. Let's try this one. Oh, okay. Scratch that. This tastes more artificial, the fat-free one. This tastes a little fresher, sugar-free. Now, I'm going to go back to the light. And then here's the regular. I gotta tell you guys, I know that this seems like the tried and true, but if I have to rank these, I'm saying Cool Whip Light is #1 in my book. Cool Whip Light is #1. Cool Whip Regular is #2. Cool Whip Sugar Free is #3. And Cool Whip Free is #4. So, let's see here. Let's see if I can do this. Okay, it's like this. Right? Cool Whip Light, Cool Whip Regular, Cool Whip Sugar Free, Cool Whip Free. They all taste like Cool Whip, just in different degrees, right? I would say that if I had to give these a rating, and this is assuming you like Cool Whip, because I understand, guys. There's some guys that some people that just don't like Cool Whip. If you like Cool Whip, just to put a frame of reference, I give regular Cool Whip a 3.5 stars. I would give Light a 4-star, and I'd give these two down below probably 2.5. As always, I'm your host Greg. This has been the official Freezerburns.com Cool Whip episode, and I'll see you next time.